When I did my big chop in 2015, I was only 20 years old. You can imagine how many times I've been broke in my 20s.
We will continue to give temporary solution to the poorest of the poor, to the poorest of the poor.
My journey has proven that natural hair doesn't have to be expensive to be a success. Sanibonani ninjani, it's Zinhle Africa, and in this video we get into the cheap and affordable side of natural hair. Let's get into it. There are natural hair needs and there are natural hair wants. And in this video, because we are looking at what your hair really needs, you know, how it's going to flourish with the bare minimum and quality bare minimum. Just because you are on a budget doesn't mean that your hair is not going to get what it deserves. It will get everything that it deserves and more. But we have to definitely focus on the needs of the hair before anything else. The first need is that natural hair needs simplicity. Once it gets too complicated, you will be overwhelmed, your hair will be overwhelmed, your wallet will be overwhelmed. You know, so keeping it simple in the products that you use, keeping it simple in how you think about your hair, keeping it simple in your whole routine is going to make things so easy for you. In every single natural hair conversation, I will always include water. Water is extremely important, and you know what? It's budget friendly. You know, we can have so much of it. We have no excuse when it comes to water. Water is very important for us and our hair. So making sure that you drink enough water, making sure that you're putting enough water in your hair. You know, it is in our products, it is in our spray bottles, it is in our routine. Water is very important, right? Natural hair loves natural things. Natural hair loves what? Natural things, like organic, natural ingredients. There's so many videos that I want to make on this, but your natural hair is a work of nature, and the more natural ingredients you put on your hair and the more nutrient food you actually ingest and you eat in your daily life, it's going to benefit the hair so much. Obviously, I'm still going to recommend my favorite products to you, my favorite ingredients to you. Yeah, natural hair loves natural things. The less harsh chemicals, the better. The less questionable ingredients, the better. Now let's get into routine, let's get into products. The reason why you're probably watching this, I think. I'll give you all the secrets. I'm going to give you all the tea when it comes to the products and the routine. So first things first, as I mentioned, water is very important in your products, in your routine. It's like at the top of your list. Make sure you have a spray bottle. Make sure that your hair never gets dry, because dry hair doesn't progress in length. So if you want to see length, if you want to see inches, you make sure that your hair is not dried. And the first step of a beautiful routine is water. The second mention in the segment is about products. So this one, guys, this one is a little bit spicy. Let me tell you why. Because for some reason, and I don't know how we got here, but it also makes sense how we got here. Brands are selling us so many products. You have a shampoo, conditioner, this, mousse, curling cream, moisturizer. No. Because you have access to me and I'm giving you the truth right now, let me tell you something. I'm so happy that you're watching this right now because I'm about to blow your mind. You only need 4 products. You only need 4 products. 4 products are going to get you to whatever your goal is in terms of your hair. I said what I said with my chest. Okay, 4. And you can even reduce it to 3. Okay, so let me explain. Your core products, your needs, what your hair actually needs. Your hair needs a shampoo, it needs a basic conditioner, it needs a moisturizer, and then it also needs an oil that is going to be for your scalp and the length of your hair. And when I say that you can reduce it to 3, so So in terms of a shampoo, the more natural the better, but even if you can't, at least have it be a decent quality. If you're in South Africa, I will always recommend organics. Like, for the longest time, I've used organics, and what I love about organics is they come in 1 liter bottles, which is amazing, and they can last you for a really long time. Most of the time, they're even on special when you buy it with the conditioner.
When we're looking at shampoos off the bat, with a budget of 50 Rand, you can get a soap or you can get dishwashing liquid. It can be a little bit drying, but it's actually done a lot better than a lot of shampoos. So it's up to you. If that's the only budget that you have for shampoo, then it's okay to use those things. It's just not long term. It's more of a short term solution, but it gets really, really valuable once we get into the 100 Rand budget. Ultimate Blend shampoo can be really, it's such a small bottle for the price, but it's worth it in terms of quality. And then organic shampoo is my favorite when it comes to this because it can come in that 1 liter and it lasts you for months and months and months. So you pay that 100 Rand and you will definitely get value for your money. Anything that can get more expensive than that is actually of quality that I would personally recommend is African black soap. Organics is amazing, but it does have sulfates and it is a commercial product. So in the long term, the more you know about products, I feel like more people are going to gravitate towards African black soap, and that's just where it's at in terms of quality and health as well. And if those things are important to you, then African black soap is a better investment. You might not have the budget for it now, or you might not see the value of it now, but it's always been really affordable. And it's also something that is able to last for so long.
The thing about conditioner that I want to mention is that a basic conditioner can be used as a leave-in. You can put a little bit more of oils and then you use it as a leave-in. And then if you want to use it as a deep conditioner, you put a little bit more oil and then you use it as a deep conditioner. What I love about a conditioner is that it's a 3-in-1. You can use it as that basic conditioner, the leave-in conditioner, and the deep conditioner. So I think that is absolutely amazing in terms of it being cost effective. If you can afford those different separate products of, you know, you buy a leave-in, you buy a deep conditioner, do that. But when push comes to shove, I need you to know that it's actually the same product. You know, it really is the same thing. And it's just being marketed as a different thing. The formulations are a little bit different in terms of, you know, they want it to maybe smell a little bit different, or they want the consistency of the leave-in conditioner to be a little bit more runny. They want the deep conditioner to have a little bit more oils, but that's something that you can make just from your basic conditioner.
I found out about Palmolive through my gran. She was using this on her natural hair and I started using it at the very beginning of my journey. It is okay and it's something that works, and if it's within your budget, then it will work, but you will definitely want to find something a little bit more moisturizing and more nourishing for your hair, and that's where organics comes in. If you're a DIY girl, then you can always whip up a little mask or a treatment. Organics makes sense here as well, especially because organics has a bottle where it's shampoo and conditioner. So if you don't have money for a conditioner, you're able to use that one bottle and you can use it for as a shampoo and as a conditioner, and that will only be like 95 Rand, which is really cost effective.
One moisturizer that I used for a very long time, very long time, looking back, I don't think it was the best thing to have put on my hair. It was the Soften Free Moisturizer. It's a product that I used in my relaxer days that I ended up just using on my natural hair. It was 30 Rand at the time, or even less. Maybe it was 28 Rand. So it was extremely affordable for me at that time, and it stayed that price for years. So I was, you know, and my hair was doing just fine with it. But over time, my hair wasn't reacting the same to it. It didn't like it, you know, and it's definitely quite heavy in terms of the chemicals and the ingredients in that. So I understand why my hair, you know, after some time, it just, it wasn't really responding positively to it, but that's what I was using. These days, you know, we know better. We know about shea butter, we know about mango butter. I'm right now looking into getting chebe butter, and you know, and all of those things. So you know, you can choose whichever moisturizer works for you. Obviously the more natural the better.
Now, in terms of a moisturizer, you can definitely get a moisturizer for around 50 Rand. You can get moisturizers or detanglers for around 100 Rand. And most of them are in the 200 Rand category. They can be a little bit expensive, but most of the time, the cheaper they are, the more you can actually feel it. You know, your hair dries out really quickly. It's not really as nourishing. Your hair doesn't really respond to the product as well as the other ones in the 200 category. But it's worth a shot when you can and when you feel comfortable to research on more natural ingredients in terms of moisturizers like your shea butter. Just like your shea butter and your flaxseed gels.
The beginning of my natural hair journey, this thing of having a hair oil was not even popular at all, and I had to look into organic, you know, natural oils. I tried coconut oil. Coconut oil works amazing in a deep conditioner, but not as a moisturizer, especially if your hair is protein sensitive. But I always recommend castor oil, even when I never had money, guys. Castor oil comes through. Castor oil is better than most of the things on the shelves today. It's amazing. There's that Hercules bottle that I love because it's so affordable. Probably, you know, 20 to 30 Rand over the years. I will check how much it is in the time of recording this video. Castor oil is one of the first oils that I used, but before I used castor oil, I used olive oil, and olive oil is amazing. The length of the hair, and I love castor oil because it really does amazing for the scalp and the length of the hair. Olive oil I recommend for the length of the hair, and olive oil can be expensive a little bit. It's more expensive than the castor oil, but it's also a bigger bottle than the castor oil. So is it really that expensive? I don't think so. I think it's quite affordable, especially once you have tried it, you know, once you have tried it. Luckily there are products out there, you know, that have an oil mix. Please, if you're going to buy an oil mix, make sure it doesn't have just like questionable things in it, you know, and that it is a natural product, because it's just gonna help you in the long run. You know, that's just my recommendation. You know, you can go on and do as you wish, of course. You know, it's your life, it's your hair.
These oils are amazing because you can use them on your scalp and on your hair, except for the virgin olive oil. I feel like with olive oil, if you're gonna put on your scalp, then you should probably add other oils in it as well that are going to just give it those added benefits. Hercules castor oil alone is absolutely amazing for the scalp and the hair. As I mentioned before, the native child hair growth oil is something that I always list as an option because it is said to have all the other oils. It has castor oil and it also has other added oils that you can definitely research on, and it's worth a shot. You can use it on the length of your hair and on the scalp as well. Personally, I make my own hair growth oils, but this is where I started. So then these are some really good options if you're starting out or you're on a tight budget.
Another huge component in terms of having a budget-friendly routine, budget-friendly products, is to look at your styling, right? I am obviously an advocate for long-term protective hairstyling right now. It also helps your budget. When you have your hair in a protective style, your hair will not dry out as quickly as it would have if your hair was loose, right? So obviously enjoy your hair, you know, enjoy every step of your hair journey, but understand that protective hairstyling will save you a lot of money. Whichever one you choose, really think about how you're going to navigate through hairstyles. Having your hair in a protective hairstyle without extensions and having the hairstyle as long as you can is not about you not having enough money. It's actually more beneficial for the hair in terms of tension, in terms of you're not going to be spending so much money on your hair, and you're going to see an improvement in the health of your hair, in how it looks, in how it feels, in how it responds to certain things that you do to it, in how it responds to your whole routine. Don't overlook a simple protective hairstyle with your hair that obviously you will moisturize, you will take care of your scalp. That's all your hair needs from you. And also for you to be happy, be in a good space, have a positive attitude towards your hair. That's all you need. But the world is so noisy. The world will tell you that you need this product, you need this product. Like, no. I will end the video by saying this. Most of the work is already done for you. Your texture, how your hair grows out of your scalp is already something that is done for you. It is your body's natural ability and it's God's work on your body. Do you understand? Like, you know, you don't have to struggle for your natural hair to be beautiful because it already is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Make sure that you comment down below. Any questions, I'm here to answer them. Let me know if there's still any challenges that you're going through that I haven't covered in this video. Don't forget to subscribe because this channel is for you. It's for you to feel good about your hair again, for things to be fun, you know, when it comes to your hair again. And yeah, other than that, love, light, and blessings to you. Bye. Mwah.